Hey, what's up, guys? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode of, I don't know, whatever. My radio talk show, I guess. Anyway, today, I'm thinking about talking to you guys about, Satan in your dreams. You know, a lot of people, they say they have dreams. They don't know is it from Satan or is it from Jesus, from God, or wherever. Let me tell you what's going on. Oh, by the way, my name is Alex Chu. I invented the immortality rings. Okay, these are the plastic rings that you put on during sleep, only during sleep. And you put them on, you don't age anymore. You live forever. You don't physically age. You know, this is prophesied by the Bible. During the end days, people become immortal. This is the key. You know, if you Google Alex Chu's rings, you know, you can see that on Amazon.com. Okay, I have a lot of good ratings. People sell my stuff on Amazon, sell these rings. You know, it's like 80% of people, they give me 5 out of 5 stars, or 4 out of 5 stars. Only stupid people would say, oh, these rings sucks, and give me only 1-star rating. 80% of people give me like 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 5. Okay, so these rings really do very well. Anyway, if you're interested in these rings, go to my website. It's livemuchlonger.com, just like what it says up there, livemuchlonger.com. Okay. Now let's talk about you have a prophetic dream. Okay, you have a meaningful prophetic dream, and you want to know if it's your dreams from Satan or from God or from Jesus, or should I believe in your dreams, or should you believe in these dreams, or let me tell you this, okay? Every dream is prophetic, okay? Every dream is from God. You know, Satan. If you heard, you can Google and see that. Oh man, these phone calls. Nowadays, man, you get phone calls. These, I guarantee you, that's another salesperson. You know, try to sell me some shit. You know, oh yeah, website management, or I don't know. It's just right now, salespeople call you more than your customers call you. You know, and I don't even pick up a phone anymore. I just screen it. You know, it's like 80% of the time they don't leave a message. They're not my customers. But anyway, you know, dreams. Okay, you know, just like if you Google and you look at what Pope Francis said. Okay, Pope Francis said Satan is a real person. You know, Satan is a genius. He's going to come in the end time. He's not he's not some kind of, he's a real person, you know. He's not like a mystical figure that only survives in your dreams. No, he's a real person about to come. So no, you're talking Satan, you know, giving you bad dreams. No, that's not possible. Every dream is prophetic. Okay, like, you know how computers, they run in numbers? Computer run in 0, 1, 0, 1s. Human brain, we run in frequencies. We have frequencies, constantly frequencies running in our brain. Okay, and when you go to sleep, when you lie down, you go to sleep, your brain deactivates. You don't think anymore. But then, you know what? Your conscience is still there. You know, for example, if you're concerned about something, okay. Usually people who get prophetic dreams are people who are concerned about the future. You know, like, for example, you go to bed at night thinking, oh, you know, when is the rapture going to happen? When is the rapture happening? Or when can I meet Jesus? Or when is the shit going to go down? When is World War III, Armageddon? If you're concerned about it, what happens is you have this frequency in your brain, okay, when you sleep, and you're taking it to sleep. You know, that frequency is still there. And then when your brain shuts down, you stop thinking. That frequency actually attracts the frequency from the future. You understand? That frequency attracts the frequency from the future. You know? And it has to be the same wavelength. You understand? It has to match the frequency from the future, from the same wavelength. That's the reason why, you see, if you're concerned about the future, you attract the frequency from the future. If you are concerned about, you know, the outcome of your ugly divorce, that divorce frequency attracts the future about the divorce. You understand? That's the reason why. And then what happened is that the frequency from the future, it starts to move images in your brain. So you start to see images. You see your dad, you see your grandfather, and then they say something. You know, you guys go to the street and eat some street food, eat some hot dog or whatever. You know, just common, just daily. I understand. Just dreams that you get every day. You know, it depends on what you believe in. You know, some people they see Jesus in their dreams. Some people see Satan and God, or some people they don't see any of that stuff. You know, like me, I never see any of that stuff. You know, I don't see I saw Satan once. That's it. You know, but I never see Jesus or Buddha, or you know why? Because I don't believe in that stuff. You understand? If you don't believe in Jesus or Buddha, you don't have that. You don't have that data in your brain. You don't store it in your brain. You understand? Usually, when you're concerned about the future, you have that future frequency running in your brain when you sleep. Okay, that conscience is still there, so it attracts the frequency from the future, and then that frequency would only manipulate the images that you store in your brain. If you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe in angel, then you don't have that kind of images in your brain. You understand? So basically, if you don't believe in angels or Jesus, but you're still concerned about the future, what happens is you get normal dreams. You know, you see your dad, or you see your dad in your dream, you see your grandfather in your dream, or you see your aunt or your friend, whatever. But your friend represents something. Your friend might represent Jesus. Your grandfather might represent, you know, this country, this America. You know, if your grandfather falls, then this country falls. You understand? Basically, how come the future has frequencies? The future has frequencies. You know, just like everything has shadow. Look at this cup. You know, see if I hold up this cup, there's shadow. You could see shadow in the background. You know. Future is the same thing, you know. There's future, there's shadow. Future has shadows, you understand? And the shadow is not visible in the naked eye. It comes in frequencies. So if you are concerned about the future, you go to sleep. You have this conscience in your mind still existing there while you sleep, and then that frequency somehow is attached to the frequency that came from the future. And then that future frequency becomes sort of like a storyline, sort of like a strip of film, you know? And then the film is feeding into your brain, and then it moves the images. It moves images stored in your brain. It moves the images, the sound, then you start to see you start to watch a movie, you know, when you're sleeping, you start to watch a movie, and then you could not just the movie, you could participate in the action, you know. You actually feel like you are a part of the storyline. And then that's how people get dreams. That's how people get prophetic dreams, you understand? That's probably how prophecies were written by these prophets, you know, the Jewish prophets or Chinese prophets. They get lots of dreams, and then and then when they wake up, they have to decipher the dreams. They have to interpret the dreams, you know. Because the dreams are just raw material. Like, you know how a lot of those Islamic terrorists, they say, oh, Prophet Muhammad said, you know, if I kill people for the sake of Islam, and when I die, when I blow myself up, I could go to heaven and get my 72 virgins. Yeah, first of all, I mean, who wants 72 virgins? I mean, I'd rather have 72 sluts. I mean, isn't that more convenient? But anyway, that's back to the story. You know, these terrorists, they say, if I blow myself up, I can go to heaven and have 72 virgins, you know? Wait a minute. Hold on. I think Prophet Muhammad told you his dream, okay? He probably had a dream. You know, he's concerned about, you know, future fighters, you know, future jihads at the end time. And then he saw these jihad go to heaven and receive 72 virgins. Hello, that's just a dream. You have to interpret it. I think 72 means 72 years. I think 72 years means starting from its reestablishment of Israel, which is 1948, and you count 72 years later. That's what 1948 said. That's like 2020, right? I think shit is going to go down 2020. And then eventually, I think the Muslims will win. You know, I don't think Donald Trump is going to win. You know, he wants to claim Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, right? I think some shit is going to happen. I don't think he will get what he wished for. Okay, but anyway, I'll talk about that in maybe a future episode. All right, thanks for Thanks for coming in. I don't know, subscribe to my channel or like my website, like my video, whatever. Thank you.